Okay, so now that this is up and running, I think it's time to have a celebratory milkshake. I mean, I really thought it was gonna be better than that, but still, still hungry. Hold on. Um, I guess the grilled asparagus. Look, the plan here is we need to empty the inventory. We got trash in here. Trash needs to leave. That's not where that goes. That's also not where that goes. You go in here. I'm putting that stuff in there. Blocks in here. Or not blocks. And then we just need to make some tools. I'm actually gonna need that wood. I think that should be everything. I guess I should probably make the other tools as well. Do I want to make a what is it? It's like a paxel or something. Maybe I want to make a paxel. Think about doing that. Click the one for the shovel. I think that's using 2 ingots per. Right? It's like 144 per. That's my assumption. Okay. And then I think I'm just gonna make the tool rods out of wood. I don't actually have the book, so I don't know if there's a better one to make. So that's just what we're gonna go with. We're gonna use you and you, right, for our various tools, because I want to make this thing. Effective in wood, dirt, planks, also packs a punch. There's a javelin. I usually never make like any of this stuff, so this is just 4 tool rods in a row. I mean, I suppose that makes sense. Okay, so put that in there, that in there. We really just need 2, I guess. And then you, and oh, this one doesn't even need a binding. The level of iron, that's the goal here. You, and you. An extra binding for later. I'm sure. Okay. I'm just stacking up the bindings, I guess. I'll use them for something, I'm sure. At some point. How's this coming along? It's like a lot of cobble. I'm very glad I set that up. Very good machine. Good job, machine. Good job. Let's say this. I would like to get more torches, and I think this is the best way to do it. That in there, stone out. I didn't actually use the stone for anything, so that's fine. Go check our lava. How's this looking? 1 block, 1 ingot, and there's 2 buckets worth in there. That's probably good enough. I don't actually have room to put any more in there, so it's just gonna have to stay like this. I want to, you know what? I'm gonna carry around a bucket of water. I think that's probably a good call to do. This has 244 durability, which is not all that much. It's a bit of a shame, but that's what we have. Drop this off. So the mansion's empty. I think like what all we can do. We have to just take that money. Mark of Envy, Sloth, Greed, Gluttony, all that good stuff. Missions can be played in a subdimension. Blocks can be placed or destroyed in the dimension. If you die, you recover your grave. Once you enter, you cannot leave until you reach the end. If you die in your mission, your grave can be collected. You can leave a mission by finding a traveling rune or completing the mission, although some missions may prevent you from traveling back after a certain point. Okay. Thank you for the 1 iron nugget. That will be worthless. On opening this page, a note written on the mission briefing from Jimmy John falls out of the quest book. On further inspection with everyone else at the village, we've come to the conclusion that the virus originated somewhere else. Salamander suggested checking out an old factory where he used to work as his first location and experience such a thing. Elbow says to not ruin the factory as he owns it, so don't ruin it, I guess. Recommended. R value 12, melee 6, enemy respawn is 10 minutes. Crowbar is needed. Rifle module. When on body, minus 5,000 attack, but plus 10 reach. Interesting. Interesting. I also get evoked flesh. Okay, so that's off in that direction. Still need to kill more creepers. I'm sure that'll just happen whenever. I could maybe start getting some Jimmy John quest, whatever it's called. I mean, probably not, but we can like start it, I guess. There we go. And then there's another 3 blocks, and then this gets me not enough. I really like. Is there something wrong with this table? Does the other table do it? Hold on. I'm gonna break this, and then I'm gonna just use it as this table. There's something weird happening. Oh, look at that. And it also connects to the chest next to it. That's... would be more handy if I cared about that. I don't. So... doesn't do much. My food situation is kind of weird. I got a handful of foods, but none of them are great. I only have 2 apples. I really thought I'd have more apples by now. Okay, well, I'm gonna deposit these in the corner. And then probably use this, and are you dropping dirt? You are dropping dirt. I think we need to make a farm. I know, we could go off on like a wild and wacky adventure. Where did my sticks go? Didn't I have sticks? Oh, I just didn't pick them up. Anyway, I can go on a wild and wacky adventure, but I kind of think I just want to get food up and running. I could also... I guess I could do a farm. I don't particularly want to do a farm right now. It is the easiest way to get food. You get a bunch of, like, cows together, and then you just eat the cows. Also give you a bunch of leather. You need leather for books now, right? You didn't need that in the olden days, but I'm pretty sure now you do need leather for books. It's either you need leather for books or leather for bookcases. I think it's for books. Because I remember in the past, like, I wouldn't care about books. Like, if I found a village or whatever and it had books, and I was like, oh, well, great, I don't care. I can make books whenever. But then, I want to say it started needing leather, and it suddenly went from very cheap to very expensive. Because paper is super cheap. Because it's basically self-replicating. You give it, like, a week in game, and you'll have enough paper forever. I'm kind of tempted to go over there and start digging more. My mind wanders. Oh, how it wanders. I don't think I'm going to set up... Okay, well, that's all of those. I don't think I'm going to set up a mob farm anytime soon. I'm not really sure about the intricacies of how to do one. Because, like, you have to have it so far away, and the light level has to be certain, and it's just, like, a lot of effort when I could probably just get materials by killing enemies as I go through places. Like, would it be nice to have an infinite stack of, let's say, arrows? Yeah, probably. But I'm not too plussed about it at the moment. Okay, that's like a good little area we have going on here. And then let's do like this. Now, I do understand that this isn't like the most efficient way to do a farm. I just kind of like how it looks. I'm gonna do this, and we want to do this. I'm gonna need some more cobble because I want to have a little bit of buffer. It's scary not having any buffer on the side. Go. And this, you know what? Let's do this as well. We'll go with 32. I don't know if that's gonna be enough because I want to do this. Does anyone remember when you broke a stair and it was gone forever? That was also a weird time. There's a lot of old weird intricacies that just don't exist anymore. How you couldn't pick up boats in the past, and getting on minecarts was just smacking the minecart to blow up. See, I gotta be careful. I'm gonna just walk off the edge. Okay, I'm going to need 1, 2, 3. Hey, look, exactly 4 more stairs. That's pretty good. Very, very good. Well, these. 1 more set of stairs. I'm going to have to put torches around here somewhere. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do that. Perfect. We could have like floating torches. I guess I could have like weird glass or something. Also just have torches like at every corner. That's a good start. And then we want bucket of water. Water there. I need to go, where did I put that hoe? Is the hoe in my wood box? It is in my wood box. I made this 843 billion years ago. And it's finally paying off. Okay, and then we just want, I think, wood. You know what? I am going to use these dark planks. I'm going to do... yeah, just these. These? Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what I want. Because you just cover this up so nothing falls in the water. That is an issue that I encounter where just stuff falls in. And then in the center, you have one of these. And looky there, we've got like a nice farm build. I should check to see if I get seeds from tilling the ground. We'll see if, how much is actually left of this. Ooh, there might not... it didn't even last. It didn't even last the whole thing. That's fine. I will build another. Anyway, I got like worms out of this, didn't I? I mean, I'm gonna have to smash it down anyway because I don't want farmland to be here. Okay, I'm getting nothing out of this. Take this. And then we just need to see what seeds I'm working with. We've got regular seeds, we've got pumpkins, melons, sugarcane. I don't really need sugarcane. Grass, I don't need. Native spores, I couldn't do. Low flower, I couldn't do. Birch, spruce, cactus, jungle oak, red orchid. Now, if I just take like the asparagus and do like, yeah, that'll give me one of those seeds. So carrots. Do carrots have seeds? You just plant a carrot. I might just plant a carrot. I feel like this is gonna be a tree. I just plant this like over here. I can, yeah, it's a big tree. So that's not something I want. What other foods do I have? Cream corn, rice cake. I mean, there was a bunch of... wasn't there a bunch of food? I don't know all the food I had. Did I have like garlic and stuff? Oh yeah, it's in the food chest. Ginger, garlic, grapefruit. I don't think I can turn into a seed, but I'll try. That's a cooked turkey. Probably can't make that into a seed. Cactus fruit, probably not. Plum, maybe. Seed. Seed. Can I make this into anything? A delicious yogurt. I can make it into a sapling. Okay, I can get one of those trees. Carrot, what about you? You, seed-wise, I can have a horse upgrade. Interesting. Probably not. What about the plum? Plum is also a tree. Okay, this is a good enough start. That up. Excuse me, Mr. Carrot. I do just plant a carrot. And what I'm gonna do is I do a line of each one, so I have 4 of each. Like that. And then if I do the pumpkins, I guess I can do pumpkins like this, and then they should fall and land there. The only issue is it uses a second thing of farm plots. Same thing with the watermelon. That's okay. I think that's gonna be good enough for the plants for right now. Start working towards that. Put up my dirt. How's this looking? Like, I kind of just want to get the next quest done. It's a lot of blocks. Like it's 81 per thing, so I'm nowhere near close. What's the sun is kind of setting. We'll run over here and do a little bit of mining real quick. We'll go see, because there's got to be another cave somewhere. This weird old block. It's a little quiet. It's a little quiet over here. I mean, I hear them. I do have my torches. And that's the surface, so I probably need to go down some. Also, this does technically help me do the quest. I really don't know where these monsters are spawning. There's got to be just a spawner, like, not even enclosed in a cave, but just, like, in a wall. Oh, aluminum. I can actually take these now. There's, like, a whole bunch of aluminum. This is the very little amounts of mining content we're actually going to get out of this. Like, they're spawning like crazy. I can hear them. But yeah, this is still... Whoop, there's a hole there. Still nothing here. It's so weird. Man, I should just, like, take TNT to this place and just see what happens. It's mostly cobble. Oh, there's some coal. There's a smidgen of coal on these walls. I guess I could have waited until I had, like, enchanting... Or not enchanting, fortune to get this, but I don't particularly care. I think that's gonna do me for the random mining. Hey, look, all the zombies found me. Is that a slime? Do I hear slime somewhere? Like, look at them all. What is happening? What are you guys doing in this weird pit? Ooh, he's got, like, all armor. Give. None? None. Okay, well, that gets me outside. Hey, there it is! I knew there was one somewhere. Okay, well, I guess we gotta head back at this point. And we'll do this. I'm more comfortable walking across this bridge, since I know no one's gonna shoot me from here. Yeah, I think that should be fine. That's small enough that shouldn't intersect with anything. We did get, like, a handful of things. You know what? Let's do this. I get 7 of these, and I'm gonna hang them up here. I don't have enough, so just also add to the stack. Oh, am I a little wasteful? Maybe. Maybe. That's just the way of the world, unfortunately. There we go. Is there any way I can make this into, like, better food? I could make it into zombie jerky if I had salt. But I don't see salt coming along anytime soon. Monster fried dumplings? I do have garlic. Batter is probably not easy to come by. Main issue is always with the Pam's foods is if it has to be like a cheese or something, like a cheese or an egg. Really hard to come by most of the time. Like when it's just meat or it's just fruit, it's fine. But when it's like, yeah, you need some nut oil as well. I'm like, not great. Okay, that's gotta be enough. Surely that's enough to get me Jimmy's quest. Okay, all that, and then crunch that down to 3. 7 of these. The more here. That's for. I need 2 more. That's 1. This will be 2. That's 9. There we go. The super compressed cobble. Yeah, look. That piece of cobblestone is pretty impressive for an amateur. Pack it great. This time you'll get a reward. His quests. And the mark of friendship. Statue of denial would be pleased. I don't know what that means. The shop is... Oh, no, look, I can buy things. I can now get copper ore pieces. Seems like a waste. But I can get something. That's the only thing I can get out of there. Alright, perfect. Let's see, this... I was going to create skystone blocks. Put lava and skystone dust inside of a stone barrel. Skystone block chest. Okay, thanks for the free est, I guess. I don't even know what that's for. You can use a stone barrel to easily collect obsidian. Okay. Stone barrels are great for summoning enemies. It's just stone and a stone slab. Oh, we'll take a stack of this and go smelt it. Oh, look, we got like the pink tree. Or I guess this is like redwood, kind of. It's redwood, but it's not a redwood tree. Still, got some stuff out of it. New saplings. Is it just jungle saplings that let you like combine 4 of them? Yeah, that's gonna give me redwood. I'm gonna go like I don't want to unstack this cobble because I'm gonna have to stack it at some point. So it just stays in the corner as like super compressed for the future. We need more charcoal, definitely. It'd be great if... Let me just make that. Let me just make the iron gear. Because I kind of want some automation. It'd be nice to automate the tree cutting. I guess I could go over there and just cut down all those trees soon. I'm so... Like, this working is great. Also, just in case, I'm gonna do this. What do you? I don't see any reason not to make this a double chest. That way, in case it fills up the first chest, I have the second chest there to help out. Block is finished. Crunch it down. Beautiful. Yeah, I guess we don't really need that stuff there anymore. 1 iron gear. I'm still putting this stuff back in the metal chest. Iron gear gets me nothing really. Really wants me to get the this stuff, huh? Alright. Cage and Steve. Auto sieve, auto hammer. Turning primitive into automation. Once you've acquired power, you can start getting life easier. See, that's probably worth it. Fairy tale wood. Just boost max level enchanted tails by 2.5. Requires 4 enchantment levels to craft. Interesting. Hero miners come with their own storage. They can also be enchanted. It does not need a power source. So I need a redstone crystal, which is an ender shard and redstone. I kind of want to pursue that line of thought about an auto sieve. I don't need to do that. I might have to make like another one of these. But an auto sieve could be like really handy. If that's what this stuff does. Ooh, well, it needs a whole bunch of iron. So that's probably not happening just yet. But that's something to consider. Eventually. I think I'm gonna, you know what? We're gonna dump our stuff. We're gonna use the dump chest for its intended purpose. Dump this. Grab some food. Like the fish sticks. I made this. Can the pumpkin bread be made to anything else? No, it's just you eat the pumpkin bread. Okay. We take the pumpkin bread. And then we take the crowbar. And the coagulated blood. Can't use that anything? Nope, can't. Just drink it. Oh yeah, there's cinnamon bread in here too. Don't forget the cinnamon bread. I'll probably just put that in here for now. I think I want to go on the quest. Is that reasonable? How hard was that quest? Armor value of 12 plus, melee value of 6 plus. Well, I definitely have the melee value, just not so much the armor value. What do I even make armor out of? I'm just gonna assume I can get armor on the way. Right? I'm gonna be... Is this really done already? Oh, it's done already. That's a whole bunch of garlic. Fills out the whole line. The asparagus is done as well. This stuff is really growing. Anyway, it may not be the best decision, but I'm gonna assume I can, like, find stuff while we're exploring. Because I don't want to make armor. There's a skeleton in here. Is this like your day job? Weirdo, just hanging out in here. Anyway, I don't want to make armor and then immediately have the armor outclassed, especially if I make iron armor. Iron armor is like kind of expensive. I would like my armor to not be worthless. Why is this a sunken factory? I was imagining under the sea. You know, down where it's wetter, it's always better. Oh, that doesn't work in this. I don't have a mod for that. You need like a shader pack in order to do that. It's just gonna be dark. A shame. Thing in here? Just a toilet? Excuse me. Oh, there's a barrier. I cannot escape. Alas, I am stuck in this evil, evil vice. Can't even... No, I can jump out here. Angered followers. Oh, this is definitely like a point of no return instantly, huh? Well, that's fine. Why did he drop wood blocks? They both dropped wood blocks. That's weird. It's cracked cobblestone. Oh, this is pretty neat. Zombies do not die like the sun. I mean, that's not gonna happen. Drum, empty. Thanks. I'd actually love to loot some of this stuff. I am a little... Why is it taking, like, actual time to pick stuff up? Game has to, like, okay it with itself. Also, if you guys could, A, drop armor, and B, drop stuff a little faster, that'd be great. I wonder if it's because it's like doing, like, validation checks or something. Ooh, this would be a great time to have the parkour mod. Where you can like dangle from things. Probably leads home if I need to go. I realized this was a bad decision. So far, this isn't too bad. So long as stuff isn't constantly spawning, I can pretty much handle it. That guy's not even aiming at me. Now he's dead. The delay is kind of getting to me. Persisted skeleton. Look, he'll get his comeuppance. It might take a little bit, but he'll get his comeuppance. Looking for crates. Crates for free stuff. Give me free stuff. See? Told you. Just close that behind me. Oh, that's... Is this why it's running so terribly? It's because you're trying to render out mirrors in here? That's a terrible idea. Right click. It was right click the whole time. Factory blocks. Okay, I think it's just the front door now.